going on out there in the YWC? I'm here, my Money in the Bank 2011 review. I'm going to tell you something right now. This show was epic. I love this show. I mean, this is the first time I said that in my WWE review in a long, long time. I actually love this pay-per-view. And I don't care if your TNA marks some of my vid talking about, oh, you see your WWE mark, you like Disney wrestling or whatever. No, I don't care. It was great. Everything, it was almost perfect. There was a few flaws, but it's almost perfect. Alright, that's my opening thoughts. Let's get started. The first match was the SmackDown Money in the Bank. I'm going to try to get through this quickly. It's a good match. It was a good opener. It was great. There were some good spots, by Heath Slater and Gabriel and stuff like that. But the only thing I didn't like is seeing Goddess involvement in this match. It wasn't really that good. Just some nice moves here, and then 5-10 minutes of the match, Sheamus power bombs him through a ladder, and he's just gets stretched off. He's just taken off in a stretcher. That sucked. I wanted to see what he could do in this match. Instead, he gets stretchered off in 10 minutes of the match. So that's the only bad thing. The rest of the match was good. And the winner is Daniel Bryan wins the Money in the Bank. It's like, holy shit. I marked out. I was like, oh, he won. Yes, holy shit. I marked out. I don't care. I admit it. I marked out when Daniel Bryan won. Hopefully they won't fuck it up with him, but he won, and that's a good thing. I marked out. So yes, he won, finally. They'll finally give him a chance. Hopefully. They don't fuck it up somehow. Knowing WWE, they probably will. Alright, in the next match we had Kelly versus Brie Bella for the Divas title. Didn't really watch this match. I watched a few minutes, it seemed okay, it wasn't really horrible, but what I watched, it was okay. Kelly won, retained her title. Whatever, let's move on. Next match, Big Show versus Mark Henry. It was okay, it was good for what it was, two big guys wrestling. It was okay. Mark Henry won the match. Let's move on. The next match, it was the Raw Money in the Bank. Yes, I remember. Okay. Sorry about that. I lost track a little bit. Raw Money in the Bank, it was good. But there was some parts that I didn't like. Like, in the beginning, they all had ladders, and they looked like retards hitting each other with the ladder. And then, it was retarded. It looked retarded at the beginning. Then, and another part when I think it was Miz. Oh yeah, Miz he apparently hurt his knee. I'm not sure whether that was worked or was real. I don't know, it seemed like it was worked, because he came back and tried to climb the ladder. I don't know, it was kind of silly, It looked like he was, I didn't like that neither. And then it was some good spots in the middle, with Evan Bourne and jumping off the top of the ladder and hitting all the guys down. That's a pretty good spot, I admit that, I like that. But I really did, towards the end, let's get to the end, Del Rio and Mysterio, this is the finish. Then, excuse me, I'm so marking out right now that I can't even get my words out of my mouth. Alright. Del Rio and Mysterio on top. Mysterio grabs, almost has Money in the Bank. Then Del Rio, out of desperation, takes the mask off of Mysterio. And then Mysterio covers his face, hits to the ladder. There's a botch, where the ladder hit Del Rio's ladder. He falls over. He has to put the ladder back up, climb the ladder, and win, and take down the briefcase and win the match. Out of the two Money in the Banks, I thought the SmackDown one was way better. This Raw one was good, but compared to the SmackDown one, it was not good at all. There were some botches. There was some dumb stuff going on, especially with that beginning of that. I didn't like the beginning at all. Alright, let's move on. Next match, we have Orton versus Christian for the World Heavyweight title. This was actually a very good match. I like this match. It was back and forth action. Christian rolled out of the ring in the beginning, tried to get Orton to hit him with a chair that would win the title. But he didn't do it, of course. So that was kind of retarded. I didn't like the beginning. That was kind of stupid. Let's move on. The finish was kind of cheap. Christian kicks Orton, no. Was it Christian? I think Orton hit the RKO. Christian kicks out. I could be wrong. I don't really remember. Then Christian spits in Orton's face. I do remember that. Orton beats the living crap out of him, and then Orton gets disqualified, and Christian wins the title. Kind of cheap, I didn't like that finish, but I understood it because he gets Christian over as a heel. He has a heelish maneuver in order to win the title. Okay, it was cheap but acceptable. That's what I thought. Alright, now it's time for the main event. It's time for me to do John Cena versus CM Punk for the title, the WWE Championship. This match it was actually good. I enjoyed this match. And for me to say that about a Cena match is unbelievable. But I enjoyed this match. I liked it. Maybe because the crowd, the crowd was really into it and stuff. That's part of the reason why I may have enjoyed it so much. Well, the beginning of the match was kind of boring. Cena and Punk were doing mostly rest holds, like abdominal stretch, sleeper hold. Like barely, half the match, the first half was mostly rest holds. And the second half got moving, it got really interesting. Punk kicked out of Attitude Adjustment. Punk kicked out of Attitude Adjustment. He survived the STF twice. What else did he do? Cena got out of Punk's Anaconda Vice, I think it's called. Anaconda Vice, excuse me. I'm still so unbelievably marking out for this. Then Cena then Vince McMahon comes out, let's get the finish. Vince McMahon comes out and he tries to get Laurinaitis, his dog, to go ring the bell, but Cena knocks him out and says, no, you're not doing it that way. He gets him in the ring. Punk hits the, what's the move called? GTS, go to sleep, and he won the title. McMahon's trying to get people to cut off the show. They won't cut off the show. Then Del Rio comes out, try to cash in Money in the Bank, but Punk beats him up a little bit, leaves the arena before Del Rio can cash in. Great pay-per-view. I give it a 9 out of 10. It was good. It was great, but it wasn't perfect. There was some flaws, some botches here and there, but I liked it. I loved it. Now the thing is, my question with Punk, they gave him a new T-shirt. The fans are wearing a T-shirt. It's obvious that they sold the T-shirts. The T-shirts were sold. It means that I think he signed a new contract, and this whole thing, and then kind of blew it when they let him walk out in the T-shirt. But that's just my opinion on that. Pay-per-view's 9 out of 10. It was great. I don't care what people want to say. They can comment down below, tell me what you think. Rate, subscribe, do what you gotta do. Well, until next time, I guess this is me signing off, and this is what WWE needs to understand. This pay-per-view, it makes you want to watch Raw the next night. It does, because it was actually good. It's like Attitude Era pay-per-view. It was actually good. It wasn't horrible, like these pay-per-views from today. Well, hopefully, I hope Punk stays. That way it makes this angle very interesting. That's the last thing I'm going to say. Until next time, peace.